Kanye West's marriage to Bianca Censori appears to be over already because word on the streets is that Bianca is filing for divorce and leaving him. If you haven't heard, Kanye just got sued by his former assistant for reportedly saying her while she worked for him at Yeezy Child. It's starting to look like half the men in Hollywood are putting their hands on people's daughters without permission. But Bianca is not about to stand for this, especially since Kanye might be getting the Diddy treatment, and Bianca is not ready to sit around and go down with him. Kanye West was the last person we expected to be involved in something like this, because he's known for exposing other CBS and spilling the tea about the deepest, darkest sides of the industry. He was the first to warn us about Diddy when he revealed that Diddy was under the control of some very important people in Hollywood.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't, the truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozies, none of these names. None of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never nobody, right? I'm the that never nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to
the Hollywood elites and their duties in running the industry and keeping black celebrities in line. So we kind of thought that he was one of the few CBS who had their minds on straight. I mean, he did Pete Davidson to the point that Pete had to go to therapy, and he has a history of bashing Kim and calling her a poor mother. But we never thought he would be accused of something like Saw. The woman who charged him claims to be his former personal assistant, Lauren Cada, whom he first hired to work on his Yeezy fashion line during the first season of the brand. She also stated that she worked with him on a couple of songs from his album Da, but she isn't credited on any of the tracks on the album, so there's no way to know which songs she collaborated on. She also claimed that he then hired her to work as his personal helper, paying her $1 million per year. I'm not going to lie, this sounds amazing because most personal assistants don't make anything near that. For example, his ex-wife Kim was apparently paying her then-aide Stephanie Shepard only $655,000, and when Stephanie asked for a raise, Kim sacked her, according to reports. Kim appeared pleased with Stephanie until she requested for a raise. Kim had been paying Stephanie $65,000 a year. Stephanie had been working for Kim for 3 years without a raise and knew it was time to ask. Steph asked for a $220,000 raise, and Kim became upset, despite being worth more than $200 million at the time, according to sources. Celebrity assistants earn between $880,000 and $50,000 per year as their base compensation. So Kanye West paying Lauren $1 million was definitely more than generous, and it makes me wonder if there was a hidden goal right from the start, according to sources. Lauren was primarily supporting herself via an OnlyFans profile in 2021 when she met Wes. She says he hired her to work on the first season of his Yeezy Woman's fashion line, and they ended up collaborating on 3 tracks from his D album. Pata does not have any formal credits on the record, but was subsequently hired Posada as his personal assistant, with an annual salary of $1 million on the condition that she was available 24/7. She says she agreed to the term. She claimed that she continued to do her OnlyFans on the side, and Kanye had no problems with that until 2022, when he suddenly asked her to be godlike. He asked her to shut down her OnlyFriends in exchange for another $1 million, and she agreed. But that's when things started to go wrong, according to reports. After she deactivated the account, she claimed she was plagued with graphic text messages from West, including adult films. Pata also says that while chatting to her on the phone, he once pleasured himself in front of her after locking her in a private room on his jet. This is worrisome, but it is not the first time that we have heard of Kanye in his erratic and inappropriate behavior. Last year, multiple employees of his Yeezy fashion line told Rolling Stone that he had played adult films during staff meetings and showed an intimate picture of his then-wife, Kim Kardashian, in job interviews. Lauren also claimed that he would send her vulgar text messages, describing the things he wanted to do to her. She claimed that he would say stuff like, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F'd while I'm F'ing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." He would apparently go on to describe his intimate fantasies with vulgar language. Another time, she claimed that he texted her saying, "Is my D, it is this F is D of me." Also claimed that Kanye was obsessed with the size of her boyfriend's packages, if you know what I mean. Again, this isn't surprising because we all remember how obsessed Kanye was with the size of Pete Davidson's package when he was dating Kim, according to Charlemagne. The god Kanye reportedly told him, "My wife is effing a white boy with a 10-inch D, and you won't help me."
Hey, yo, you know Pete is my friend, right? So he's going on, and then finally he goes, "My wife is out here f***ing a white boy with a 10-inch and you won't help me? My wife is out here f***ing a white boy with a 10-inch and you telling me that's your friend, but you're supposed to be culture?" He's screaming on the phone.
Somebody help.
Entertaining.
Yes.
Entertaining. Hilarious.
What am I supposed to do but laugh at that?
I'm gonna walk out the goddamn.
So I want to.
Yeah, that's really bizarre, especially since Kanye had been dating different people at the time. It was sort of hypocritical of him to come for Kim like that, especially about her personal life, which was none of his business because they were already in the process of finishing their divorce. Lauren also claims to have multiple texts and videos between them, including videos of Kanye allegedly getting his freak on with the model. Allegedly, this happened when he was married to Bianca, meaning that he cheated on her allegedly after the Harding text. He allegedly promoted Lauren to chief of staff and gave her a $4 million salary. However, he fired her in October 2022 and offered her a $3 million severance, which he never fulfilled. She's suing him for wrongful termination-ish breach of contract and a hostile work environment. And if Kanye thinks that he's going to have Bianca as a shoulder to cry on, well, he's about to be very disappointed, because word on the streets is that Bianca is planning to ditch him now. I would have thought that him making her dress weird and almost NY in the streets would have been enough for her to file for divorce. But no. However, the lawsuits and the cheating were the last straw for her, and she has allegedly been talking to a divorce lawyer to figure things out. It looks like things are about to get even messier for Kanye from here, because something tells me that his second divorce is going to be even worse, fans commented. He absolutely said this, and as much as many claim Kim's tape is what her kids should be most terrified of seeing when they grow up, this, and 1 million other things Ye has done, is the real horror, especially the consistent and belittling of women. The fact that legitimate seems like something he would say is the frightening part, and I'm not even surprised. What the F is actually going on? He guilty AF by the way he looks like he would genuinely say stuff like this. Girl, this is a mess, and it looks like Kanye is in big danger. But let me know what you think about this, and then check out the following video.